Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. This is my Formula 1 Prix Grand Prix review. My review of the Prix Grand Prix. And look at that picture. Look at that picture. Since 2021, his first win since 2021 for Lewis Hamilton. It was written, you could say it was written in the stars, wasn't it? Lewis Hamilton's final season with Mercedes. And his record-breaking ninth race win in his home Grand Prix of Silverstone. Prix Grand Prix Silverstone. And for me, it's not been a bad couple of days, has it, for the country? You can all have your opinions on who's been elected as Prime Minister. But the main thing is the Tories are out. Then we've got England, done through to the semi-finals of the Euros. And we've got Lewis Hamilton winning the Grand Prix, which is interesting, a bit of a coincidence, ahead of Max Verstappen in second. And actually when them playing the semi-finals of the Euros is the Netherlands, of course. If you dare it, Max Verstappen is obviously Netherlands, Lewis Hamilton obviously from England. So maybe the stars are aligning for this country and Britain at the moment. But you got to have a look at that picture. You got to leave that picture on, haven't we? Lewis Hamilton. Look, I will say I'm not the biggest fan of Lewis Hamilton. Not the biggest fan of him. Well, I'm not a fan of Lewis Hamilton off the track. In terms of on the track, I respect his achievements on the track. And but even the Lewis Hamilton haters are now saying it still does see Lewis Hamilton dead back in the winning step of the F1 Grand Prix. And nothing better for me. There's nothing better than the Prix Grand Prix. All written. And it's interesting now because he's done this one in Hungary as well. In the next Grand Prix in Hungary because he loves it around Hungary, Lewis Hamilton. So, one to look out for in terms of Hungarian Grand Prix. We'll still be preview out for that sometime this week. But let's have a look at the forecast for Tyson then. And this was a chaotic Prix Grand Prix. It's a chaotic Prix Grand Prix. It was so unpredictable. I think the lead changed hands from Lando Norris to from George Russell to Lando Norris to Lewis Hamilton. The lead kept on changing. And during the race, it suited McLaren, didn't it? It did suit McLaren when it did start to win. Mercedes did struggle. And but is it the one that got away then from McLaren? And this time, I think McLaren needs to take criticism. For their strategy for this race because it was completely the one strategy. You could argue McLaren lost it even on the first pit stop, you could say, but on the second pit stop, McLaren certainly did use it on the second pit stop when Lando Norris decided, when they did completely try up, Lando Norris decided to go on the soft tyre, same as Lewis Hamilton, when the medium was the tyre to go for McLaren because Piastri was doing well on the medium tyre on the McLaren. So I just don't know why Norris decided on the soft tyre. And for me, I didn't think the soft tyre was the tyre to go on. I know Lewis Hamilton, another reason why he probably deserves to try of the day is the way he managed them soft tyres were incredible. I think Hamilton's the only driver to do that though. Where I will give Hamilton praise. He knows how to manage his tyres, Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton knows how to manage his tyres as well. That's what won him the Grand Prix. That's what won him the Grand Prix. Simple as that. Also, Max Verstappen was then stuck in traffic as well. Was then stuck in traffic. I think Verstappen still left it a bit yet to catch Hamilton. I thought Hamilton was always going to be fine to end up winning the Grand Prix. But if there was no traffic, then yeah, it would have been streaky bum time for Hamilton. Because Verstappen was flying. He was flying on them hard tyres. Once he got the tyres up to temperature, and but it was waiting. I think even I would say there's nothing better than Lewis Hamilton winning the Prix Grand Prix. Obviously, I am a neutral fan. I would have preferred it to be Lando or George Russell, but at the end of the day, Hamilton has made it 9 wins in Britain, which is still an incredible achievement. And Hamilton, Mercedes, I must say though, Mercedes shown the improvement in the recent races, and I did say in my preview Mercedes would be strong. I had both of them to finish on the podium. I had both of them to finish second and third. I did have Norris to win the Grand Prix. I honestly thought Norris and Verstappen would have TI'd it then, and it would have cost Verstappen his weight as well. So it's a bit ironic. It was a top 3. It was top 3 were all from Britain in terms of qualifying. But yeah, the ton distance didn't suit Red Bull. Verstappen didn't have the pace where even before the damage he suffered in qualifying, Max Verstappen, I thought he was still struggling, wasn't he? He was still struggling around Silverstone. So I think it's a good weekend still for Verstappen. I still think it's a good weekend for him. Because it could have been worse, as he said. It could have been worse, could have been 5th place. McLaren and Mercedes were ahead of schedule, ahead of Red Bull at Silverstone as well. So I think it's a successful Grand Prix still for Max Verstappen. He's increased his staff at the Drivers' Championship. Sergio Perez, on the other hand, he is in real big trouble now of using his seat at Red Bull during the season as well. He's in trouble of maybe using the seat during the season because he's already over 100 points behind Max Verstappen, and the clauses in the contract where he can't be behind over 100 points over 100 points behind Verstappen or 5 PS behind or 5 PS behind Verstappen, otherwise he will be done. He'll be out of the seat. Simple as that. So I think it's inevitable now. I think it is inevitable. We actually could see Perez get replaced during the season. Jim Lawson and Daniel Ricciardo are the front runners to replace Perez from now to the end of the season. Obviously, Perez has got to the Mexico Grand Prix, which is very nice of Red Bull, isn't it? Yeah, just kick him out to sea in his home Grand Prix. Kick a man while he's down. But yeah, I will say though, it's not been done enough from Perez, and I think Red Bull are right. I think Red Bull are right to replace Perez during the season because it's not been done enough for the best team on the grid. They may not have the best car on the grid at the moment, because McLaren seems to have the best car on the grid at the moment. But Red Bull, they're the defending champions, and Perez shouldn't be that far down. So Red Bull are right for me to start questioning Perez. Start putting Perez under pressure because he needs to be doing better. He started off well at Red Bull. But he's just gone stale. And at least with Bottas, he was still consistent, wasn't he? He was still consistent up there with Lewis Hamilton. So that's the Perez situation. Just a terrible, again, it was just a terrible weekend for Perez again. But it don't help when Perez went onto the intermediate tyres. Went onto the intermediate tyres when, yes, be real, it was still try. It was still try on the track in some parts. And I think it was a couple of laps later, his tyres just fucking went off. The intermediate tyres were ripped to shreds after 2 bloody laps. Same with Charles Leclerc. But that's not surprising with Ferrari, because Ferrari just seemed to fuck up anything. Seems to fuck up their driver with the strategy. So a terrible weekend for Charles Leclerc as well. So McLaren, Dr. Strategy won for me. Dr. Strategy won. McLaren should have put Norris on the medium tyres. If Norris was on the medium tyres, he would have caused that to Hamilton, I reckon. Because they should have had the upper Piastri. And there was at one point Piastri put in the fastest lap on the medium tyres before Norris did pit for the softs. So I think it's one that got away from McLaren. It's not a bad result still for McLaren, but it's one that got away for them, in my opinion. Same with George. But obviously George Russell had a water system issue, which was out of his hands, which was so unfortunate for him when he was leading the Q3. And Carlos Sainz, I think he did well. I think he had a good race in a Ferrari. A solid try from him. Hulkenberg, fantastic weekend for him in the Hats. Stolen a lot of points for Hats. A good weekend for Aston Martin. Aston Martin bouncing back from struggling the past 1-3s. Aston Martin trying to get themselves in the top 10. Alex Albon, great weekend for him. Qualifying 9th and finishing 9th. Solid try from Albon to store points for Williams. Yuki Tsunoda getting back in the points after recent 1-3s as well. Jordan Sargent just missing out on the points, along with Kevin Magnussen. So a slight improvement from Jordan Sargent, but I don't think it'll be enough for Jordan Sargent because he is set to be replaced at Williams, Jordan Sargent. Daniel Ricciardo in 13th. Not the greatest for him. Not the greatest weekend for him, to be honest with you. Like I said, Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez has had terrible weekends, and Bottas and Ocon. And by the way, Ferrari said they had upgrades, didn't they? Ferrari said they had upgrades coming. Yeah, some upgrades then. Bottas and Charles Leclerc, as you expect, really, in the Sauber. Ocon and Dadsey not having the greatest weekends either in Alpine. Obviously, we've seen improvements from Alpine, but it has proved to be a step too far in Britain. But I expect them to bounce back in Hungary, where Ocon has obviously had joy as well in Hungary, winning the Honda in Grand Prix in 2021. So yeah, that is a full race classification. But yeah, the race belonged to Lewis Hamilton, and right, so Lewis Hamilton back on the winner's step, which is still so good to see, and that's the 6th different winner this year in F1. 6th different race winner this year in F1. So we've had Hamilton win the Grand Prix, Max Verstappen's won most of them, Norris has won Grand Prix, Carlos Sainz has won a Grand Prix, and George Russell has won a Grand Prix, and Charles Leclerc obviously won in Monaco. So we've had 6 different race winners this season. In terms of standings, then Red Bull strengthened their gap to 71 points over Ferrari in second. McLaren closing the gap on Ferrari in second. I think it is between McLaren and Ferrari in terms of battle for second. But Mercedes, if Mercedes continues to develop the car and improve, I think they're in that battle for second as well. So yeah, I do think Red Bull are still going to win. both titles, despite the DAP is now kind of frozen on Red Bull this season. But I still think Red Bull will win both titles because they had a great start to the season, haven't they, with strengthened the DAP. Aston Martin are in 5th. They're pulling away from these Haas RB in 6th. Haas are in 7th. Good points for Haas as they close the DAP on these Haas RB. Williams, Alpine on 9 points. Williams on 4 points. And Kit Sauber are still the only team yet to store points this season. In terms of driver standings then, Max Verstappen has an 84-point lead over Lando Norris. Lando Norris strengthened his DAP above Charles Leclerc, so he's starting to cement that second place now, Lando Norris. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz are only 4 points between them in 3rd and 4th. Piastri down up to 5th after Perez's terrible weekend, which drops Perez down to 6th. Russell and Hamilton closing the DAP on Sergio Perez as well. And you have to say, Russell and Hamilton are well in that battle now. They are well in that battle for even probably 2nd place, you could say, or 3rd place at tops, or at least 3rd place at tops, as I still think Norris and still a huge DAP still in 2nd place. Alonso in 9th. Lance Stroll moves into the top 10 on the driver standings. Hulkenberg in 11th, Tsunoda 12th, Ricciardo 13th, Oyberg 14th, Gasly 15th, Magnussen 16th, Albon 17th, Ocon 18th, and Zhou Guanyu, Jordan Sargent, and Valtteri Bottas are still the only drivers yet to store points this season. So, I'm done for there. That is my Formula 1 Prix Grand Prix review, which was a bit of a chaotic Grand Prix, yes, we will. Change the marathon distance. We had all 4 seasons, haven't we, in Britain this weekend. Unpredictable to predict in terms of the strategies as well. But Lewis Hamilton back on the winner's step for the first time since 2021 in Saudi Arabia. It's been a long, long time for Lewis Hamilton. 3 years. Yeah, it's been 3 years for Lewis Hamilton. 3 years since Lewis Hamilton last won a Grand Prix. So, congratulations to Lewis Hamilton winning in his home Grand Prix. And yeah, probably the dream scenario for British fans, wasn't it, to see Hamilton on the winner's step. And yeah, brilliant drive. And for me, he's my driver of the day. I have to say that. I think he's my driver of the weights for me, Lewis Hamilton. Because I just think everyone else made mistakes, didn't they? They made mistakes because of the team. Hamilton got everything spot on. Manus is tired as well. But I must say, Max Verstappen deserves credit as well. I think Max Verstappen deserves credit for having... I think he's a backup for driver of the day as well, Max Verstappen, because he started 4th. He was struggling, wasn't he? He was struggling in the race, struggling for pace. Mercedes and McLaren were ahead for most of the race, ahead of the Red Bull. But Max Verstappen still managed to get that Red Bull up to 2nd. Yes, we will. So, yes, give him credit. You don't give him credit for that. And that was all down to Max Verstappen and the woman who was her Max Verstappen's strategist. She's top class, isn't she? She is top class as strategist, Max Verstappen's strategist. So, she's top class. So, Verstappen deserves credit as well. But yeah, I have to give it to Hamilton for driver of the day for me. No mistakes from Lewis Hamilton at all. No mistakes. When he did that overtook Lewis Hamilton, let's be real, that was when only time he struggled, when he had to change tyre, Hamilton as well. But Lewis Hamilton back on the winner's step in the Prix Grand Prix. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. And yeah, Lewis Hamilton, I think he's done be strong. He's done be strong in Hungary as well. I reckon he'll be up there in Hungary as well, battling for the win. Because that is the track where he does have joy, is the Hungarian win. So, the Hungarian Grand Prix. So, see you all there from a preview of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Take care, stay safe, see you later, as Lewis Hamilton is back on the winner's step for the first time since 2021, as he wins in his home Grand Prix in Silverstone.